for today's game. Oh, what a beautiful sight. Collegiate hoops at one of the best venues for any sport or event, the Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City.
Oh, and bago mag-umpisa, shoutout muna ako. Kasi dati kong coach yan, si Coach Olsen and Coach Chico. Parehas, nakakuha ako ng championship with Coach Olsen sa RB team and Coach Chico and Coach Jeff naman sa other tournament when I was in high school.
Perfect game for you to cover.
Yes.
As, you have a little insight on the coaching style and ways of Coach Chico Manabat and Coach Olsen Racela. Here we go. Kamay, pinigay dito kay Vinoya. Maverick hands it off to Basti Valencia. Interesting matchup here. Sleet against Valencia. Kamay, short. Good box out by Abis. Ito na si Orgo. No, is it a Final Four game or something? Man, these Perpetualites are making a lot of noise here.
I mean, if your team has 3-0 at the beginning of the season, I mean, you're gonna go and watch for sure.
Orgo tapping it out to Sleet. Abis, extra pass. Nunez with the basket.
Yan yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, Ton. Yung bagay na nabibigay ni Sleet sa team na to is that vision and that leadership. That play started with him hitting the cutter and an extra pass underneath.
Valencia. Pinasa sa labas. Vinoya mula sa kanto. Rebound Orgo. Orgo gets it to Sleet. Bigger defender on Patrick today. It's Basti Valencia. Sleet on the move. And Sleet is able to draw a foul.
Now, this is the kind of basketball na masarap panoorin. Yung maaga pa lang makikita mo na yung aggressiveness ng both teams and at the same time, you see them not giving up on plays.
Let's get more from Courtside. Here is Glycel Galpo with this report.
According to Coach Chico Manabat, one of the things that the Arellano Chiefs proved after their first win was that they've matured enough to show a good sense of urgency and knowing how and when to step up. And one of the guys that did it for him is none other than Renzo Abiera. Kwento nga sa akin ni Coach Chico, hindi na raw dapat natin makikita itong si Renzo in his lineup because he shared how Renzo struggled during the off-season. So he wanted to teach him a lesson by letting him go. This was Renzo's wake-up call. He's a guy who kept on showing up until he was able to prove himself and win back Coach Chico's trust. For Coach Chico, it's all about sacrifices and one question. Ano nga ba ang kaya kong ibigay para dito? Yan muna mula Courtside, Anton and Prince.
At maraming storya na ganyan ha, and not just in basketball but different sports as well. Yung mga pinapauwing player.
Oh, and perfect example, Michael Jordan. You know, he got cut, but who is he? Diba? What has he done for basketball?
And sometimes it's that setback that wakes you up and turns you into the player you are.
That shows your character eh.
Sleet, pinasa dito kay Orgo. Back to Patrick. Sleet on the drive. Abis for three. And Valencia comes up with a board. Eto na si Ongotan. Ongotan falling down. No foul called. And here come the Perpetualites. Abis back to Sleet. Sleet with the finish. Oh me, oh my. What a start.
Wow. Arellano answering back after that transition play from Perpetual.
Relax lang. Sabi ni T-Mac Ongotan after that 5-0 start by the Altas. Sleet.
Pesky defense by Vinoya. That was a good look actually. You know, those kinds of backdoor plays, mahirap hanapin yan eh. Kasi hindi mo alam kung kailan yung timing ng pasa and kung sigurado ka ba natutuloy yung teammate mo. That's why mayroong rule, may general rule para sa backdoor na yan. Never fake a backdoor. Kasi once you go for that backdoor, you go for it. Kasi doon madalas nagkakamali yung players.
Labanan ng mga dark horse.
Tama.
Kaya parang karera yung pace natin dito.
Oo, napakabilis ng pace, ano? Layup dito, layup dyan. Tapos, nagkape pa sa ere bago lumayap. Bagalan natin ng konti. Lagyan natin ng hang time.
Patrick Sleet is engaged to begin this contest. Valencia Valencia shoots it over Patrick.
That was a cold-blooded three. As soon as this guy went under, took the shot, I got this in the back.
Orgo with the pull-up. At babalik ang bola sa Arellano.
Okay, Anton, I'll just give you a fun fact.
Okay.
Lahat ng basket ng Perpetual involves sleep. Yung mga shots na hindi pumasok, hindi na involves sleep. What does that tell you about what he can give and bring to the team?
I've been saying every time I cover a Perpetual game, Sleet's imprint is all over it. A valuable piece.
And talking about imprint, nahuli yung handprints netong ni Sleet sa damit ng isang player ng Arellano with a foul.
Patrick Sleet apologizing right away after Valencia was able to rise up for that triple. Every possession matters in a game like this. You know, just one momentarily lapse. Oh!
Heat check mula kay Valencia.
Back-to-back triples for Basti Valencia. Sleet accelerates. Abis unable to tip it in. Ongotan with a burst of speed. What a response by Arellano. After the 5-0 start by Perpetual, Arellano unleashes a 10-2 run.
You know, if there's someone that reminds me of kung sino na-remind sa akin ni Ongotan, it's Mark Nonoy. You know, he has that speed of a... Ano yun? Alam mo yun? Pagpasa pa lang sa kanya ng bola, nauna sa kanya yung defender ng Perpetual eh. Pero nauna pa rin siya dun sa layup. Tumaport pa.
Arellano is up 10-7.
There is a head coaching challenge by the Arellano Chiefs on the last out-of-bounds play.
Let's take a look at this last sequence right here. Goho Cruz to Racela.
Dati kasi si Coach Olsen yung pumapasa. Pinasahan tuloy siya. Ngayon ni MGC.
The ball is still actually with Coach Olsen Racela right now.
So wait, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Dahil pinasa ba kay Coach Olsen last touch ng Perpetual? Hindi, joke lang. Sorry guys. Joke lang yan.
But the pressure though, the pressure that Arellano is employing here.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a 8-0 run. Back-to-back 3 points by Valencia and then Ongotan layup. And Perpetual has yet to answer back.
Yeah, if they apply that type of pressure all throughout the game, very hard to sustain though. And sometimes teams like that, you see them fade late in the game. That's where the conditioning comes in.
Yes, and that's where the pacing comes in. Like if you're used to that pace for the entire time and you can control. There's a difference between being fast and quick. So sometimes being fast is not what we want, but being quick. Because when you're quick, mabilis siya but controlled. But being fast is mabilis lang talaga without control. So sometimes you want to be quick rather than fast.
We'll take a break. Back with more NCAA after a few. So let's review our tournament format. We call this the group stage. It's no longer called the elimination round because no team is going to be eliminated after each team plays out their 13 games.
Yes, and that's the beauty of this the bracketing system, But you get to play against the teams on your bracket twice, so you have a chance to get back at them if they win against you on the first time around. Diyan papasok yung mga scouting reports. Yun yung advantage ng may maayos kang scouting reports and maayos na coaching staff na if you win and then you win the second time around, it means hindi sila nakapag-adjust dun sa ginawa ninyong preparation for them.
Ongotan. Inside pass, CJ Libang. Libang on the jump hook and two players hitting the deck. That's Abyss and Vinoya.
Holding down the number 14 bound Vinoya is first. 3 on the seats.
Orgo. Pull-up does not work. Kamay. Vinoya, second serving. Nunez comes up with a board.
That was a good move actually, That fake handoff and then went straight to the basket. He just wasn't able to finish.
Sleet to Goho Cruz. Abyss. Back to Mark. Sleet from the corner. And an offensive rebound for MGC. Sleet on the drive. Nunez unable to put it up and in.
Nabitin nauna yung talon Nung pababa na siya, tsaka niya na i-attempt yung tira na yun.
Vinoya. 3-on-1 fast break. Abyss. Goho Cruz with the finish. Plus the foul.
Okay, so right after that timeout kanina ng Arellano, there's something na nag-iba with Perpetual, and I think that's their defense. And so far, they've been trying to pressure yung may bola and yung mga tatanggap, preventing them from doing the play, from executing the play, which resulted to Arellano breaking the play and trying to get that fake handoff, bad shots. But what they're doing now is, I think, is effective.
Substitutions here by both coaches. Hernal and Geronimo are in for AU. Tulabut is in for Perpetual.
3-point play by MGC.
Ang hirap din i-block nitong si Mark Goho Cruz with the elevation that he gets.
Super athletic. I mean, ano kayang pakiramdam nun? Yung kapatid ko may explain yun, pero ako medyo hindi.
Geronimo up and under. Ern J. Geronimo.
Oh, I love that move.
With a size advantage.
Perfect hop step and step through. I love it. And look at how Arellano's pressuring everyone. They're trying to deny the Perpetual players from receiving the basketball.
Abyss mula sa labas. Geronimo, umarangkada. Oh! Ongotan, Butterfingers.
Anthony Bonameo. And ongoing kamunahe coming in for the team. Jimmy Moral.
And here's that move that you were talking about, up and under.
Yep. That was a perfect move. Ayan, so paglabas nila Ongotan, you can see Coach Chico telling them and making sure they know na they did a great job. So quality minutes para sa kanila dito sa start ng ating first quarter. Arellano up by 2, 12-10.
Orgo. Maglupay is now in for Perpetual, as is Kabotaje for Arellano. Stepping on the sideline was Sean Orgo. And now, Coach Olsen looks to his bench, Prince.
Yeah, and that's what you get. I mean, when you pressure the basketball and then the players that are going to receive the ball, chances are they're gonna make mistakes. And in that case, Perpetual stepped on the line.
Ernje against Casinillo now. JP Boral is also on the floor as well for Perpetual. Cabotaje. Cabotaje with a floater, and Jordan Cabotaje gets on the board. So Perpetual making sure that Cabotaje wouldn't launch that three, knowing that Cabotaje hit 5 threes in the previous outing. Maglupay. Boral from the outside. No go.
Wow, Anton, look at how Arellano's playing defense. As soon as the ball enters the basketball court, they are already pressuring.
Timeout Altas, they are down by 4. A sea of Perpetualites here at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, and we'd like to give a greeting to Dr. Brigadier General Antonio Tamayo, Chairman of the Board and CEO of the University of Perpetual Health System Dalta, and Dr. Anthony Tamayo, President of the University of Perpetual Health System Dalta. The goal is to go 4-0. Yeah,
What do you think, Anton?
they've got a great chance to do that. Last time they went 4-0. Ang players ng Perpetual, that was season 91, Scotty Thompson, Bright Acueti, and Prince Eze.
Oh, classics.
Yeah.
Rookie year ko yun ah.
Can you imagine, puro MVP sa isang koponan?
Oo.
Yeah, Perpetual made the Final Four that year.
What a pass.
AG Borromeo breaks free.
Oo, nakita na yung bantay niya na natutulog. Nakuna niya ng backdoor. And this is the pressure I was telling you about, Anton. Before they even set the play, there's only 14 seconds left. But a 3.
Alcantara.
Fresh legs pa yan.
He's had his moments this season for Perpetual. Cabotaje on the pull-up.
Foul. Nakita yung kapit netong ni Boral.
I was looking at Coach Chico Manabat after this play. He was celebrating on the sidelines, loving the execution. Geronimo finding AG Borromeo.
So those are the kinds of plays you get when you have that familiarity with each other. You know, as soon as your teammate goes for that drive, alam mo na hahanapin ka niya on that backdoor kasi nagawa niyo na siya ng paulit-ulit sa practice.
Geronimo on top of the key 3. Nothing there on that turnaround jumper. Maglupay. Boral. Boral. Maglupay blocked by Hernal.
And takes down number 3, Geronimo.
A minute and 17 remaining in the first period.
Oh, and Arellano is in penalty.
First foul on Ernest Geronimo. Two free throws for Josiah Alcantara.
First free throw is up and in for Josiah Alcantara.
Oh, Alcantara making sure na his presence is felt.
Alcantara, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in just 13 minutes of action against Mapua.
And right now, he already has 4 points.
And those numbers that he put up, those were impactful stats na pinasok niya in that win against the defending champions. Oh, what a game, what a start. Two teams just going at it. Geronimo. Kabotaje for 3. Not that time. Boral is running. JP Boral. Boral. Looking for a foul, none called.
Oh, medyo minadali yata nila yung atake na yun.
Ernj.
Oh, nakita niya yung mismatch.
Ernj on the drive. AG. Floater.
Anthony Monoveno.
AG just pops out of nowhere.
Oo, ang tawag sa amin dyan, piso-piso. Basta yung mga ganong klaseng tira na nasa loob ng paint, siguraduhan na dapat yun eh.
Offensive foul.
And another fun fact, dati hindi ako naniniwala dun sa mga yung sinasabi na, may basketball gods, ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, hindi, swerte tsaka malas lang yan. Kasi kung nagtrabaho ka, suswertein ka. Pag hindi, mamalasin ka. Pero over the years, na-realize ko din na yung mas nagtatrabaho, yung mas nagpuput ng effort, especially on defense, nire-reward yan ng mga basketball gods. Eh. Alam mo yun? Hindi nila papabayaan na napagod ka para sa wala.
Geronimo. 9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Borromeo. Renzo Abiera on the floor for the first time. Abiera puts it up. No go. And that will do it for what has been a high-octane first quarter between the two teams that were recognized as dark horses here in NCAA Season 101. Arellano leads Perpetual 18-15. Exciting game day. Kanina, Letran picking up their first win at the expense of EAC, 84-80. Both teams really going all out.
Second quarter.
Teo Cuajao leading the way for Letran with a season-high 23 points. Boral. Short stab is good for JP Boral.
Again, ulitin ko yung sinabi ko kanina, no? Lahat halos ng point netong Perpetual, as in pinaghirapan nila. Dahil lang yan dun sa pressure defense ng Arellano.
Holding foul, number 15, Kenny Abdulabo, his first one on the Altas.
Ooh, things are getting chippy.
40 seconds on the shot clock.
Sa mga nanonood, sa mga bahay-bahay nila, huwag kayong kukurap kasi napakagandang laban ito between Perpetual against Arellano.
Borromeo hops inside. AG, wild shot. Alcantara. Casinillo. They go down low to Boral. Boral against Abiera. Here comes the screen. Casinillo. Casinillo. Maglupay. Maglupay, wild shot. Maglupay grabs his own miss. What an unbelievable finish, and he gives Perpetual the lead. And now we go to Glycel Calpo.
Anton and Prince, like you guys mentioned earlier, for Mark Goho Cruz, Patrick Sleet is the missing piece that completed their unit. Ani niya, ito raw ang hinahanap nila last season because most of them were team players while he describes Sleet as a vocal leader on and off the court. Malaking bahagi raw itong si Patrick sa kumpiyansa ng kanilang kupunan, lalo na he is a player who's always ready to create for his teammates. Coach Olsen concurs with this, saying that one of the Altas' biggest development is their stronger camaraderie and chemistry. Pero dagdag niya, he still feels that their performance is not enough to solidify them as Final Four contenders. So let's see how this game will play out for them. Anton and Prince?
So they're not getting ahead of themselves.
19 seconds on the
Staying
shot clock.
grounded dahil mahabang season pa to.
Yeah, and that's one of the things na talagang pinagkakakilanlan kay Coach Olsen. Ano? If there's something talaga, yung being humble.
Pongotan stops, pops, and connects.
I think MGC is hurt.
Official timeout.
Let's take a closer look at what may have happened here. Sa pagsundot ni Valencia.
Oh, napangahan ata siya.
We will have the review.
But if you're gonna look at it closely, he went for the ball. It's just that, natamaan. And you know, that's part of basketball, ano? As long as hindi mo siya sinasadya, I mean, it's a play na yung no malice. And that's part of basketball. And it happens.
So here's another angle.
Hindi masyado nakita kasi gumagalaw pa, pababa pa lang siya nun eh. But let's see what the refs have to say.
Referee going right over to Coach Olsen Racela. That's the brother of Mark Goho Cruz. Supporting him as they try to go for that 4-0 record.
Oh, that was a tough shot. Sidestep and the floater.
Balikan lamang sa Perpetual after that first field goal by Casinillo. T-Mac. Casinillo, Goho Cruz, back to Casinillo! Puntos para sa Perpetual!
Parang ano, no? Parang may switch na pinindot dito sa Perpetual. Yung energy level nila parang binaliktad. Napunta naman sa kanila yung ano, yung
Lead. Ganda ng pasahan. Goho Cruz. Tiwala dito kay Casinillo, and Casinillo di naman siya pinahiya, finishing under duress.
And if there's something na hindi natin lahat napansin, ano, mas naging aggressive yung transition plays na itong Perpetual compared to Arellano dito sa second quarter, especially nung umpisa ng second quarter. And that's one of the reasons kung bakit nakuha nila yung kalamangan.
Four-point advantage for the Perpetualites. Libang. Oh, takes it upon himself to go up for that offensive attack.
22 seconds on the shot clock.
Goho Cruz. Maglupay. Oh, going for the alley-oop. Nunez against 3 blue shirts. Jericho Nunez powering up.
Yan yung sinasabi mo kanina, yung mga unselfish plays nitong Perpetual, yung napakagandang pasahan nila. Pero mo, after that turnaround, hindi mo na normally ipapasa yun, but he saw his teammate wide open and he trusted him na he's gonna be able to finish, and he did. Pangalawang pasa na maganda ni Maglupay yun.
Tsaka ang ganda ng naging desisyon ni Maglupay doon. Hindi niya pinilit.
Oo. Yung alley-oop. Hindi niya pinilit yung alley-oop. Binaba niya sa sahig. He tried to bring the ball out, but he saw his teammate wide open underneath, asking for the ball, and he was able to convert.
Orgo gets into Goho Cruz. Nunez back to MGC. Goho Cruz. Boral thought about it. Makes his decision.
Ayun, nakita ng referee yung yung hawak.
Holding down number 9, Yuan Kamay. John Abis coming in for JP Boral.
Abis nagbabalik sa ating laro.
14 seconds
Sub
on the
muna
shot
si JP Boral. Sleet. Intercepted by Arellano. T-Mac Ongotan to the rack. Wow.
Imagine having 3 white jerseys underneath that basketball rim. And then siya, bigla lang siya umangat. Nilayup lang niya ng ganon-ganon lang. I mean, T-Mac.
Orgo. No foul called. Coach Olsen is asking for a foul as well. Kamay. Here come the Altas. Sleet to MGC. Back to Sleet. Sleet will head to the line for 2.
Napakabilis ng palitan ng opensa mula dito sa Arellano at Perpetual. Labanan ng Dark Horses. Kaya kaya yung pace nila napakabilis.
Here's the round for Patrick Sweet.
Patrick Sleet. We got to talk to Patrick after the end of their previous game, asking him how many years of eligibility he has here in the NCAA. And barring any unforeseen hitches, he's gonna play 2 years. Kasi nakatatlo siya with the Tamaraws. So that means 2 more years of eligibility.
And I think 2 more years with a coach that you're comfortable with is more than enough. You know, to set a name for yourself and at the same time leave a nice legacy for the team you're playing with. Imagine having a point guard as big as Sleet na kaya maglaro ng 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tapos pume-pressure siya sa mga point guards ng kalaban with that reach. Tapos yung haba lang ng lengths ng kamay niya. Paano mo ipapasa ng maayos, di ba?
Sleet listed at 6'2". Valencia, napitawan ng bola. But there was a lot of contact there as he went up.
Holding down number 42, Joseph Bernal is first. Timeout for Perpetual Altas.
Napakahirap score dito sa laban na to. As you just saw a very small sample size of what has been happening. Perpetual leads Arellano 28-22. You are looking at the Altas Angels. And it seems that every game day, dumadami yung Altas Angels.
I mean, if your team is 3-0, diba? Siyempre yung mga supporters mo, papasok yan. Lalo na, if maganda ang lalaroin nila ngayon and ma-extend pa nila yon ng 4-0 and sa tingin mo, tulad ng sabi mo kanina, parang padagdag ng padagdag. But, if yung Arellano ang mananalo, baka sa kanila dumagdag. Diba? Ano ba ang counterpart ng Chiefs?
Oo nga, no?
Diba? Ano nga ba?
So, yung Altas kasi, Alta is the acronym of Antonio Laperal Tamayo.
Oh,
so that's like their own thing.
Okay.
Yeah, kaya Altas ang moniker ng Perpetual.
Okay. Ngayon ko lang nalaman yun Pero alam ko na Altas sila ever since.
Yeah.
Hindi ko lang alam na acronym pala siya.
Yep. Goho Cruz, top of the key, 3. Hernal comes up with a board. Here comes J. Geronimo. Too much momentum on that downhill drive.
I think they called another foul on Nunez. Which is gonna be tough para dito sa Perpetual kasi kailangan nilang ingatan yung mga fouls ng bigs.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Ongotan.
Hanging down, number 10, Patrick Sweet.
Back-to-back foul para sa Perpetual.
Sleet not liking that last call on him. He's got 2 personal fouls, Prince.
And I think Coach Olsen is not gonna risk him getting that 3rd foul kasi kakailanganin siya pagdating sa dulo. Dito sa game na to, lalo pat dikitan ng laban.
Patrick Sleet with 7 points in 7 minutes and a steal. Pero yun nga, he has to sit down. He has 2 personal fouls.
So ngayon, kailangan niya maging komportable muna sa bench. Kasi dumalawa siya ng maaga.
Valencia on the pull-up.
Another offensive rebound para sa Arellano.
Geronimo. Ongotan. Ongotan looking for a friend. Throws it out to Ernjay. Ernjay has to shoot this. He gives it out to Ongotan just in time.
Another offensive rebound para sa Arellano.
Maglupay. Oh! Dangerous pass.
You see what I mean when I tell you about the basketball gods? Diba? Yung Arellano, nagtatrabaho sila para makuha lahat ng offensive rebound and once na nakuha ng Perpetual, na outside pa.
You know, in addition to that, Prince, I remember when Coach Olsen was part of the broadcast team, sinabi niya na one of his favorite quotes is, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Tama. Sinasabi niya yan sa amin ever since. Sabi nila mas malapit ang swerte kapag mas nagtatrabaho ka. At doon naman sa mga hindi masyado nagtatrabaho, lapitin ng malas.
Orgo. Abis on the handoff. Maglupay. Abis gets it. Abis shoots it. Money. An 8-point lead for Perpetual. Ongotan hands in hits. My goodness.
After getting a basket nitong Perpetual, bigla na lang kinuha ni Ongotan yung bola. Sabi niya, ako naman, pakita ko sa inyo. Habang bumababa kayo, sabay tayo. So, bigla na lang siyang tumalon. Got the 2-pointer. Just like that.
Goho Cruz to Orgo. Orgo, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Look at Coach Olsen telling the Perpetual players na lahat kayo baba, wala na magse-celebrate, baba kayo dun sa depensa.
Siyam na lamang ng Perpetual.
And for the past 3 games, this is how Perpetual how they get away with the win, you know? Dahan-dahan, unti-unti, one possession by one possession, magugulat ka na lang, yung dalawang lamang nila, 4 na, 6 na, 9 na, tapos hindi ka na makabangon.
Ito yung bahala na drive ni T-Mac Ongotan. And Sean Orgo working on that long ball. Now, as a point guard, Orgo realized that he has to be a threat as well, lalo na pag open siya. Ongotan, that time blocked by Abyss. Ongotan, short on the fadeaway. Ongotan trying to steal it back. Oh, yun lang. It happened right in front of one of our referees. And look at he's jumping into the body of Abyss. Great control by Abyss not to foul. And then let's see here.
Smart play by Ongotan. Got away with it.
Borromeo. Ongotan. And Coach Chico Manabat wants to talk things over. His team is down by 9. Father Vic Calvo Jr., OP, Mancom representative of Colegio de San Juan de Letran.
Oh, and speaking of, yung mga representative, meron din tayong representative mamayang babatiin.
Dr. Lorenzo of Emilio Aguinaldo College.
Oh, ayan. Yung representative, oh.
Mr. Frank Gusi of the University of Perpetual Health System, Dalda. And of course, the very dapper Mr. Paul Supan of JRU.
7.7 seconds on the shot clock.
So who's the representative?
Yung representative natin, mamaya. Sir, Dax?
Coach Dax Castellano of the College of St. Benilde.
Ayo binibitin nyo kami
Mr. Melchor Divina of Mapua University. Meanwhile, Cabotaje launches and somehow grabs his own miss. Libang.
Wow, this Arellano, guys.
Oh!
Parang sumabit yung itong player ng Arellano, kaya siya nahulog.
There's the teardrop by AG Borromeo. Oh, man.
Hindi naman sinasadya.
Yeah, but scary moment right there as Libang was already on the floor when Maglupay and Vinoya were jumping up for that rebound.
Kasi yung nangyari, he was gonna go for the offensive rebound pero natamaan yata yung paa niya, I think, or parang natalisod ba? I'm not sure if natamaan yung paa niya, napatit siya or something, and then he fell, and then a Perpetual player landed on him. Pero nung pagtama naman ng paa niya dun sa tao, naramdaman niya, iniwas naman niya.
We're just thankful that nothing happened, nothing serious. So let's see if the referees can pinpoint the culprit.
Okay, ayan. Habang nagde-decide yung mga referees, ito na yung representative ko na kanina pa natin binabanggit, si Karen. Ayan, nanonood siya ngayon.
And of course, from the Mancom of San Sebastian College, Recoletos, Father Virgilio Paredes Jr., OAR.
Okay, refs, ano po ang ating magiging decision?
This is interesting. Kasi tayo, we're not the referees, we're the commentators, but we can pinpoint the source of how that domino situation happened.
Number 3, Josiah Alcantara. His second. JP Boral. Coming in for the Altas.
So the referee saw the same thing you did, Alcantara, with the push.
And again, like what I said kanina, there are things in basketball that's part of basketball. And there's no malice. But if there's something na, alam mo yun, sinadya.
Okay, watch out for Alcantara here. Number 3. Boom. The push on Ongotan, who bumped into his own teammate, CJ Libang. That's
a dangerous play.
Yeah.
And props to our referees for, for calling that properly.
Okay, Alcantara nodded his head while he was talking to the referee. Aminado na siya.
Hindi lang niya in-expect na ganun yung pwedeng mangyari dun sa tulak na yun.
Now he realizes the danger.
Arellano sees the regains of ball possession. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
7-point lead for the Altas. Borromeo. Hand off to T-Mac. Libang draws a foul.
Pushing foul, number 0, Ray Maglumay, his first. Two free throws for CJ Libang.
One free throw for Libang. One more. Crucial tong free throws na to para sa Arellano, Kasi meron na lang tayong 2 minutes and 26 seconds para sa ating first half. And syempre, gusto mo naman matapos yung first half na kayo yung lamang.
Oo, dahil kanina umabot na sa siyam yan.
Oo, and again, kailangan nyo ng makakuha ng lamang bago matapos yung first half to have like that energy bago mag-start yung second half.
Casinillo. Sabi niya kay Alcantara, kaya ko to. Gets the ball across. Casinillo kontra Borromeo. Casinillo spinning out of control. A collision. Maglupay and Vinoya.
That was a good move, actually. Could have been a dump shot already. After that cross spin.
His second. Seconds on the shot clock.
Approaching the final 2 minutes here in the first half. 33 Perpetual, 28 Arellano. Vinoya. Ongotan. Kapotahe from way out. And Maglupay. Oh! Nagmadali. Libang. Wow! Oh!
That was a nice move. Fundamentally sound move.
Going old school there with that two-step and jump hook. Boral will head back to the line for 2.
Perpetual still up by 3.
Number 4, CJ Libang.
Basic. Binasican ni CJ Libang.
Napailang pa eh. Parang, oops, wala na pala akong bantay. Nilibang ko lang kayo. Nawala na ako.
Mabigyan kaya ng isang post-up yan.
Oo, actually napakaganda ng move na yun. He waited for that contact.
Yeah.
After the contact, he took a big step to the middle and then the chicken wing, bang, wide open. Easy lay. Ganda, ganda tignan. Bihira ka na lang makakita ng ganyan ngayon.
Tsaka prior to that, yung pasa ni Anjord, ang hirap din nun.
Oo. Pero again, yung familiarity, dyan papasok yan eh. Alam niya na hinahanap din siya ng teammate niya kahit na medyo late na.
Agaw dito, Casinillo, touchdown!
Binawi niya yung kaninang turnover niya na nagalit si Coach Olsen. Coach, babawiin ko, bigyan kita ng steal tsaka ng layup.
Balik sa pito ang lamang ng Perpetual. Vinoya. A steal by Alcantara and Sumeñas.
Oh, good decision, good decision. Nakita nila si Coach Olsen na Sumeñas na slow down. Kasi lamang sila eh.
Oh! What?
Beautiful basketball.
The triangle.
Saan ba galing si Coach Olsen?
Tim Cone.
Diba? Ganda, ang ganda. Vinoya has been off this first half.
Boral. Oh, Borromeo hitting the deck. Alcantara. Oh, trying to get it to Tolabot. Libang. Ang bilis. If you don't sprint back down, Arellano will make you pay.
Last shot.
Alcantara. And that's a foul on T-Mac Ongotan.
Ooh, that was a thin line. That could have been an offensive, that could have been a defensive foul, but a defensive foul was called.
Third down on T-Mac Ongotan.
Ganda.
Na-imagine mo yung team mo na sinabi mo lang recently na ito yung hinahanap namin eh, Patrick Sleet. Yung makakatulong sa amin kasi nakokontrol niya yung game, yung pace, and napakaganda ng vision niya. Pero dalawa yung fouls niya agad eh. And then nakaupo siya sa bench. Tapos yung team mo na walang Patrick Sleet, ganyan pa rin yung nilalaro. Nagsishare ng basketball, ang ganda ng pasahan, sumusunod sa sistema.
Alcantara good on the first. So we're seeing a new player for the first time here from Perpetual. Kevin Kendrick Gibao, wearing jersey number 23. First appearance for Perpetual this season.
Coming in for the Altas.
You know a lot of hairstyles, Prince. I don't know about, is that a semi-mullet or something?
I don't know, pero bagay naman sa kanya eh. If it works, it works.
Let's see what he can do. First action in the NCAA. Oh! Full court heave.
That would have been a perfect first half ender. Sayang, hindi na shoot.
So Perpetual reestablishes their biggest lead of the game at 9. They are up 41-32 over the Chiefs at the half.